I'm Michael Panariello, and this is the analysis of my two clips right here. So this will be shot number 2, where the character just simply does a little walk towards the window, tries to jump up and look at it, and turns around a bit. Now my other one over here, this is just now when they're shot number 5 and they're looking through the window. Now, with these shots, like this one here, I was trying to have the character sort of feel like a bit of more of a shock sort of thing going on. Like a little sort of confused, like they're trying to get like this sort of observing face here. They're looking back and forth. This one I struggled more on. I had a lot to do with it. I wasn't able to do as much as I'd like with the emotions aside from just standard face. I tried to keep a couple of blinks in there, just various places to make it look a little better. Same thing with this one. I believe there's about 3 blinks every time the character moves around. That's one of the good things I think I have, like with this clip, is just how the blinks go right as the character like jumps between places. Especially this one right here, where the character goes right here, then sort of has the blink before their face like sort of turns to recognize, like sort of react to what they were looking at, and then twist into this. I also do I like how this jump part right here works. Just a little pop up and down, and their arm come up and sort of like plant on there. Yeah, I kind of like these, just the small motion also right here at the end, how the arm just closes right there. As far as this one, I think my silhouettes are fairly good for the most part in areas. I tried to make sure I wasn't having too much like the limbs facing the same way. Just trying to have just the hands show a little different. I was having a hard time trying to get push the pose, because the character should have more of a sort of a feminine walk. This is just like a standard straightforward one in the jump. The doing group work actually with this was kind of nice. It really, even though I was in a team of 2, it was honestly since the class was 8 people, we all just sort of worked together. On the final days, it was really just the whole class coming together trying to get everything done. We even tried to get this stuff rendered rather than just plain play blasted, which I think came out nice. I was able to get help from students to figure out how to switch out my models. I was having trouble with it. Thankfully now, as you can see, it's working out fairly well. So when I was doing the video references for these, one of the things I learned is you need to reshoot. When I started this, the ones I were given just they were not good. I missed my first day, so I wasn't able to do the shooting with them. But some of them it wasn't the full motion. Some of them didn't fit with the time, they didn't fit in the time frame. I had to redo them, work with them. This one is mostly the same though. The character just taking their couple of steps forward, hands planted on there, and sort of the jump up. Now I had to change the way the jump up was, because they didn't have their head sort of pop up back like that a bit, or it's such an exaggerated sort of down jump right here. That's another things I like, this sort of limb drag I have going on with how the feet so go whoop, and the arms have this little follow through where they rise right here and then down again. Yeah, I had to reshoot my own reference, and I found that was actually kind of difficult to get just what I wanted. I would just record myself and just doing the same action. For here, I was just popping up over a table to try and get this at a certain angle, and I probably had 15 minutes of footage, and I just didn't like most of it. I had to just do it a lot to get what I wanted. As far as my strengths in animation are, I would say sort of following just what I can improve. I wasn't able to do as much as I'd like. One of my weaknesses definitely is time management with animation. I'm a bit of a slow worker. I fall behind in my labs. It's hard to get stuff done as fast as other students are in there. But I do think I have a good eye for spotting stuff. Because I could see here could be a little more improved, I think, just how the head, because it sort of just rocks back and forth a little bit right at the end here. I think I could have just a little slower, more subtle with motion with that. I do think I'm fairly good at noticing just how my silhouettes are, how I can break them up a little more, improve them. I do like a bit with a follow through when I do have it working right. like with the antennas here, I was able to put a little more time on them. Yeah. Out of the 2 clips, this one definitely I would like to do more with, try and improve, because I think like some of the big things here would just be pushing that walk more. Having the tail antenna, they don't really have that sort of slow in and outs like the other one does. They aren't like they're shaking a lot more. As far as this goes, this class definitely was pretty helpful, teaching me, just getting me back familiarized with doing animation work again, working in a group. My bad. For the most part, though, I really did enjoy it. I think I am gonna try doing this whole segment, at least trying to animate like 3 of these in the one, just so I can practice and have something to show, because I do want to go into animation for my reel. As for it, though, that'll be it.